Hi, Diana. Everybody. Hi.
Hi.
Why is my screen just showing then like super big?
Maybe I'm too close.
No, I only have like little bit over here on the, let me see. Why every time I have to do a Zoom, I forget how to use the damn thing. I don't know. I guess Jen's just going to be the main person.
No, on the top, it should say view, and then there's maybe click gallery view instead of speaker.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, change it to gallery.
You're like, I don't want to be the biggest thing on your screen. Okay. So how is everyone doing? Happy June. Super excited. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about the June challenge. Is everyone trying to do that? Is everyone like doing their best to get those things done? I know I am. I know LaTanya is. So they're actually really easy. They're things that we should probably already be doing all the time. So it's kind of like holding us accountable to doing those things. Does anyone have anything on that list? I don't know if any of you guys printed it out. I printed it out. Nikki B said that's what she does. And then she marks on there. She keeps it in the kitchen and marks on there when she gets something done. So that's what I've been doing, because otherwise I'm very forgetful and I will probably forget something. So is there anything on that list that anyone is struggling with that they maybe need help with? And then we can talk about it later. Let me know. Because if you need help, you know, and you need that little push and encouragement, that's what the team is here for. So let me know if you need help with that. But I'm excited. I'm on track. I have not had time to do a content day in a while, so I'm a little behind, but I will get there. I will get it done. All these damn vacations I'm taking, I shouldn't be complaining. All right, so I'm super excited. We got everybody's like entries in for their nominated May Boss Babe. I love that we started doing this. So it's always good to start off the meeting with some positivity. So last time there seemed to be someone that everyone was really excited about and encouraged by their presence. And this time it's funny, there's another like person that is like nominated a lot too. Like, and I just love that. I feel like, I don't know, we kind of get inspired by the same people. Maybe that month that person's just killing it. They're just doing amazing. We all have months that we're up and down. So I think that that's really cool, that we kind of are all seeing each other in the same light. So anyways, okay. First one up is Carrie. So the question is, who inspired you last month? Who shined their light? Who did you see being consistent, improving, and growing? So Carrie Bales, she is so fun, authentic, and consistent. She shows up every day and always has kind words to say. So yay for Carrie. And then we have Carolyn. Carolyn, I don't know you, but I'm just so inspired of how quickly your business has taken off. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. Yeah, Carolyn has definitely a very bubbly, warm personality, and that shows if you ever catch any of her lives. She's comfortable and like just cool and calm and collected with them. And she really describes the clothes really well. Next one is Carrie again. I've watched Carrie transform into the truest version of herself. She knows who she is and what she stands for. She's consistent and always positive. Go Carrie. Okay, next one is Latanya. Your upbeat personality and just fun spirit is so much fun to watch. You're consistent and reliable, and that is huge. We all love Latanya. Her light shines so bright. She's amazing. Next one, this is not just Carrie, but Carrie is a rock star. So way to go, showing up every day for yourself and others. I was touched when you gifted others gift cards in honor of your mother's birthday. Congratulations on your wellness within journey and real estate license. Keep shining, gal. So yay for Carrie. That is awesome. Doesn't that just like make your day? Love it. Love it. And one more for Miss Carrie. She has been so consistent, not just sharing her business, but sharing motivation and keeping her content creative and interesting. She's real, and I love that. Are you feeling on cloud nine, Carrie? Because you should be. That's amazing. Okay. I love, love, love that we start that out that way. So this meeting is going to be piggybacking on our one from May, which I don't know why, but for me seems like it was so long ago, even though it was only like 5 weeks ago. But I feel like that was a lifetime ago. I have had a stressful month. So I just want to put that out there. If any of you all are going through some stuff and you are just kind of like needing to take some time for yourself, don't ever feel guilty for that. But I will say always keep showing up in some level in your business, because stopping altogether is not good. That doesn't show that lack of consistency with your customers you're following is definitely not good. So even if you're not showing up all the way all the time, like at least still show up. So I'm just giving myself a little bit of grace, and I appreciate all of you guys doing the same for me, because I know I have not been on my top game lately, but I'm trying. Okay, so this one is piggybacking off of the May one, which was about how to start conversations and how to sell without being salesy, right? So this one is going to be same thing, but how to have conversations about the opportunity. Who here struggles with talking about the opportunity? Because I know I do. So nothing wrong with admitting like sometimes we're better in some areas of the business than others. So we can all learn from this, including myself. So last month, I had sent, my extension is just like poking out over here. I don't know what's going on. Last month, I sent out some scripts for y'all. If anybody likes to use scripts, needed something to help them start conversations with people, that's why I sent those out. You don't want to use them, you don't have to. It's not like you have to do it that way. Definitely not. Make it your own. But I sent those out there for people who may need that little bit of extra help and guidance. Okay. So we were supposed to create an I help statement last month for our customer, right? For our ideal customer. Who do we want to help? How do we help them? What is that transformation that we're offering them? So same thing, you're going to make an I help statement, but for your ideal teammate or recruit or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So it might be the same person. Like, it just depends. Like for me, it is not the same person. If it's the same person for you, that's totally fine. But that I help statement is, I am looking to help whoever that person is struggling with whatever their problem is, and then find more or have more, whatever that transformation is. So my I help statement for a teammate is, I am looking to help women who love people, fashion, and helping others that are struggling with feeling fulfilled in their current job or lack thereof, to have more fulfillment, meaning fun and passion in their lives, all while making an income that provides for their family and gives them the time freedom that they've always wanted. So kind of a long one, but that is who I'm looking to help. My customer's totally opposite for me. And you may find that that's the same or different for you, but the reason we want to have this clear objective of who we're trying to help is because whenever you're making your content, whether that be on your Facebook, your stories, your Instagram, or on your Facebook wall or your VIP group, you want to have a clear and concise message that's delivering to a specific type of person. If you're just making generic content that could speak to anyone, then not everyone is going to hear you, right? I know we've all heard that, like the whole like niche down thing, but it is true. Like you need to have a clear objective. Going along with that objective, we talked last time about having 3 adjectives that describe you and your business. Hopefully some of you guys had a chance to pick out what those 3 adjectives were. Every time you're creating content, every time you're having a conversation with someone, every time you're showing up in your business in whatever way, those 3 adjectives need to be at the forefront of what you're delivering. So my 3 adjectives are passion, honesty, and optimism. So that is where I come from when I'm talking about the business opportunity. I bring honesty and passion for sure with that. I mean, optimism is just kind of a given on that, but I am not going to tell someone that they should do this business if I don't really think that they're going to like enjoy it or like it. I've had people reach out to me and ask me like, can I do this business? But I don't ever want to go live. And I'm like, well, you can do the business like for sure, but you're not going to be as successful as you would be if you went live. I mean, that goes for any business like this, really. Like it doesn't matter what you're selling. You could be selling coffee. You still need to talk to your customers. So, and I told her that matter of factly, I was like, you know, you can make some sort of like business with this, but I was honest, like you're not going to be that successful. So I don't want to tell someone that they can't do it. And I did tell her that I think that if she joined the team and saw everybody's like encouragement, that then she would maybe step out of her comfort zone. But that's just how I have conversations with people. I like to be super honest. Okay, so I had mentioned in the group chat a while back, not sure if anyone had a chance to do this. I have 2 pre-recorded videos in my phone. I have a lot of pre-recorded videos, but 2 specifically for what we're talking about. One is describing the opportunity and basically just like the facts really, really quick. It needs to be less than 2 minutes so that you can send that in a DM on Messenger. So you're just going to lay out the facts, like anything that you would probably talk to them about if you were talking to them in person or maybe even typing. But having that video and showing your face and showing them exactly like how excited you are about what you're having to say really goes a long way. So if you can make that video, and if you want to see an example of mine so you get some inspiration, have that stored and ready to go so you can send that when you get to that part of the conversation with someone who's interested in the business. All right. The other video is a really quick, maybe 30 seconds to 1 minute. I send this to anyone who has ordered from me 2 times or more. All right. So if you're new, it's a great opportunity, like, because most of your customers probably haven't ordered a whole bunch of times yet. So they could all use, anyone who's ordered twice could use this video and just get in the practice. Every time you get a new customer that orders a couple of times, send them this video. So it's just going to say something like, so like, you've obviously ordered a couple times, you like the clothes, like, I know you're starting to get addicted like I am. You know that you can be an affiliate like me and you can do it for the discount, or you can even make a business out of your new obsession, right? Something like that. Super easy. And then if they're going to respond to you because they're already a customer, they're already like, you know, active in your group and what have you. And if they say, no, that's not for me, then 2 things you want to ask them. 1, do you want to host a party then? If you love fashion, I'm sure your friends love fashion. Let's win you some free clothes, you know, or earn you some free clothes. So that's a great way to get new customers, like from that customer. All right. I don't like to be negative, but I will be the first to tell you, I do not like doing parties. Like they're a lot of work, and not that they're not productive, but they're just a lot of work. So I don't do them all the time because I don't always have time to. I'm super, super busy, but I try and do like 1 a month or so. And that does get me a few new customers in every time. So then if they say like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. That sounds great. Also ask them, the other thing you want to ask them is, do you know anyone who would be interested in this business opportunity? Like, do you know anyone who would, you know, maybe is looking for a career change, wants to make some side money, likes clothes, la, la, la. So those two things, every single one of the people in your group, every single one of your customers, there's nothing wrong with you asking them if they know someone who might be interested. Maybe right then they don't have an answer for you, but they're probably going to remember that you asked them that. So that gives you an opportunity to have a conversation with someone about that opportunity by them kind of setting that up for you, opening the door for you. Okay. All right. So those two videos, if you haven't made them already, get those made. I highly suggest it. It saves you time than having to like type the answers, you know, like commission is this, blah, blah, blah. Like this are the sizes we have, blah, 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 blah. Like if you just have that video ready to go, like boom, done. And it shows them how easy this business is because it doesn't require, you know, pages of information, right? It's quick, 2 minutes, right? Okay. So now that you have those videos, like who the heck do we share these with? So my notes. So who do we share the opportunity with? Like basically everyone. I don't know. Everyone is like up for game, right? Like you can talk to anyone about the opportunity. You can go ahead and make a list of like your top 10 or your top 20 or whatever people that you know and talk to them. For me, that doesn't really work. Like I feel like I know too many people and that's just really time consuming in my opinion, to sit there and think of like all of these names. So I just literally go through my friends list and I start conversations with people. If I haven't talked to them in a long time, I don't just open right up with like, hey, like you want to join Closet Candy, but I, you know, start a conversation and then, but very quickly turn it into the business opportunity. If they say no, then they say no. But now I've opened the door for us communicating again and getting that like window open. So it's just no right now. It's not necessarily no forever, right? So that just kind of like lets them know that you're serious about your business. And that conversation can look so many different ways. It really depends on your personality and how you're going to do it. That's why I sent those scripts out if you want to use them. But like I said, just organically like talk about it, show your passion. I usually say something like, hey, I don't know if you know that I have like this boutique business that I'm running, but I absolutely love it. I love fashion. I love helping people. I'm looking for other people that want to you know, have a business like this, or just people who love fashion and want to come join my VIP group. So it doesn't have to be that you're just trying to recruit them, but you're just trying to let them know that you have this business. If you opened up a restaurant, you would be telling the world to come to your restaurant, not the world, but you know, everyone in your vicinity to come to your restaurant, right? So why not tell them about your boutique business? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that comes across like salesy if you do it in an organic way. And then always, 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 if they, whatever they say, if they say no, always ask them if they know anyone who might be interested in your, you know, fashion page and or in your business. Okay. So what if they are interested? What if they're like, oh no, that sounds kind of fun. Like, tell me more about it. That's when all you have to do is send them that video. It's ready to go. It's easy. It's like I said, it's going to show your personality. It's going to show your passion. It's going to show your fun. It's going to show what they're getting when they join that business with you. So definitely send that video at that time. If they watch the video, ask them, what did you like best about what you heard? Then do you want to learn more? And after that, if they want to learn more, then you want to schedule a time to actually talk to them on the phone. If you can do a video call, that's better. If they're in town, if they live near you, then do it in person. That's even better. We don't have time for that, so I totally get it. But it needs to be a verbal, like out loud conversation. All right. They need to hear your voice, your excitement, all of that, like not like a messaging back and forth. If you can't get that done, then at least voice text, right? Like voice direct message. Okay. Like at the very least, but preferably do a phone call. And on that phone call, you can answer all of their questions that you have. number one thing, and this is something that I did not learn soon enough in the beginning that I joined this business, do not give them too much information. Do not answer any question they didn't ask you. All right. Like, you give them as little information as you need to get their questions answered. Because if you just start talking and like going on and on, they're going to like shut down and not hear everything that you're saying. Now you've made it too complicated. That is not what they asked you. That is not what they're interested in. You don't know how their mind works, right? And what they're going to be interested in. Like, they maybe don't care about the compensation plan. Maybe they're here for, you know, the girl gang. Maybe they're here for some other reason, right? Like, you don't know. So only answer their questions. Keep it simple, because otherwise you could scare them away. All right. Let's say they've now told you that it sounds really interesting, but not right now. Okay. So if they're saying not right now, a really good way to kind of figure out like, but why not right now, is ask them, okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not interested at all, 10 being like, I'm ready, let's go. What number would you say you are on this list of, you know, on the scale? And so let's say they tell you that they're a 4. Okay, so what can you do to pick? So you're going to ask them, all right, a 4, that's good. That's not a 1. So what can I do to make your 4 into a 6? All right, or if you're 4 into a 7, right? What can I do to get you a little bit more excited? And this gives them the opportunity to tell them exactly what is holding them back. If you don't know what's holding them back, you don't know what to say next, right? You're just kind of like at a loss. So maybe it's that they don't want to go live. Maybe it's that they don't have time. Maybe it's that, you know, there might be all these things. And that gives you a chance to basically rebuttal, right? And tell them, you know, your 2 cents on that, right? Why that is not necessarily a great excuse, or how you can make it better. And then lastly, if you got somebody who's kind of like hanging on, but like you're not quite sure like what to do next or what to say, you can always reach out to me or any of the leaders, anyone that you feel comfortable with, maybe your direct upline, whoever you want on the team, for a third party chat. So the 3 of you would chat together and they can ask someone else those questions. Sometimes they just need a little bit more validation, and that will go kind of a long way. So I'm always here and I'm always down for that. And I'm sure there's other people on the team that would be down for that as well. So any questions on all of that? No? Well, that's all I have. Okay. So one of the challenges for the June challenge is to recruit 2 people. So I have not been doing my usual daily tasks that I do that help me like do that. So I am definitely challenging myself to get back on track and do that this month. So I'm really going to try to get 2 people. I have a handful of people that are interested that I just need to like get back in there with them. So I'm going to work on that. The other one that I think some people might struggle with is getting 2 brand new customers. If you have not hosted a party yet, the party is the easiest way to get a brand new customer. All right. So I have not done a training yet on hosting parties, but there's quite a few of them in the Lights On. So I can tag you in those if you need them. Or I can talk to you and share with you, you know, my 2 cents, but definitely watch one of those videos. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually hosting a party next week. So I'm really hoping that I get a new customer through that. I've had quite a bit of success with that style quiz questionnaire that I send out. I've had quite a few responses with that. So when I get that response, I send them like a few different outfits and that sort of thing. So I've done that quite a few times in the last few weeks. So I'm hoping one of those turns into a sale. Does anybody else have any suggestions on how to get a new customer or a new recruit for that matter?
What style quiz do you have? Sorry.
Oh, I can send it to you so you can take a look at it. I just made it on Google Docs. It's just
Oh.
a questionnaire. I just made it up myself.
Oh, okay. I
Anybody-
would like to have it though, so I
Me
can look
too.
at it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send you guys the link. I am not computer savvy at all. It took me an extremely long time to make the damn thing. But if you guys are really good at that stuff, you probably could do it 10 times faster. I think it took me 3 hours, but I don't think
Oh, no.
but I had never used like Google Doc. I had only used Google Docs, not Google Forms. It was my first time. And you guys, I'm a hairstylist. Like, I don't work in an office. Like, that's not what I do. So yeah. And that's not my thing, but I figured it out, and it is actually really helpful with new customers.
Awesome.
So, anybody else have any suggestions on how to get new customers or new recruits?
I
I
noticed when I posted my girlfriend, I got a lot more scenes when I had my friend review. Does Facebook like can tell if someone takes a selfie or something and will the algorithm or something? Because she had 30, you know how you could see how many people seen it?
Yeah.
That it was like 35 people that looked at it, and I've only had maybe 10, 15, 20.
Does she know a lot of people in the group? She friends with a lot of people in there?
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, all of her friends will get an alert that she posted in there.
Because ever since that, now I have more people asking questions.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I love when my customers post reviews. I actually, you guys have probably noticed I give away a gift card every month, and one of the drawings is for people who post reviews in there. I have a couple people who do it all the time, and they're usually the ones who win. But every time somebody orders something, I remind them, like, don't forget to post a review, like, and you'll get entered into the competition. So. What were you going to ask, LaTanya?
Oh, no, I was just gonna make a comment about getting new team members. I don't actually do anything special. I just ask.
Yeah.
Like that's really my thing. Like if somebody has ordered from me, like my new girl I got, Mary, she was really excited about the clothes. And so I think she asked something she said. And I talked to her. I went to her inbox because she's in my VIP chat. And so I went to her inbox and I said, hey, I said, did you know you could become an affiliate for $9.99 a month? I said, and you can get your own discount on the clothes if you really love, buying, if you really love the clothes. And we got into a conversation about how, and a lot of times people don't, a lot of people's apprehension about joining Closet Candy is experiences that they've had with other network marketing companies. And what they have to understand is that this is not your traditional MLM company. We are so different. And in other MLM companies, I know where they're coming from, where you have to have a team in order to get to the next rank. You have to have your team volume to get to rank. You can't just do it by yourself. And so that's what makes Closet Candy very, very unique, in that we don't have to do that. And I think that when we're talking to people, that's something that we absolutely have to spotlight. That's one of the first things that comes out of my mouth when I talk to people about it, is I tell them, unlike traditional network marketing direct sales companies, you do not have to have a team here to get to the top rank. You can do it all on your own steam. If somebody wants to join you, great, but it's not a requirement. You don't have to have that. So that's my thing. I just ask. And even my other friend, Carolina, who joined, she kept buying from me, and she had placed an order. And I said, girl, I said, why don't you just join and get paid $9.99 a month and get a discount? Like, I love you being my customer. I said, but why not save, get the money yourself? It's fine. And she was like, oh my gosh, I just placed an order. I said, well, you could, she said, but I could still join. And so she joined,
I've been telling Carolyn that for 1.5 years before she finally joined. Oh, that girl.
Yeah, I just think
Mhm.
it's people have to, sometimes they see what you do. And that's another thing. I always tell people, you can do what I do it the way I do it, and I can show you how to do it the way I do it. I said, but if you don't want to do it the way I'm doing it, that's the beauty of the business. You can do it however you want.
Mhm.
It's up to you. And so I always tell them that, because sometimes what happens is people will see you and they think they have to be like you. Well, I can't do the business because I'm not like her. And, so I just tell them there's women from all walks of life in this business, and everybody does this business different. Everybody does it the way that works for them. And
Mhm.
so if you don't want to create a group, don't create a group. If you want to just if you're comfortable just posting on your personal timeline, post on your personal timeline. That's totally up to you. Like, you don't have to do what I do,
Mhm.
but if you want to, I can teach you how to do that. So
Yep, that's so true. That's why I always, I'm like, it's your business. You can do what you want, but my way's better. No, I'm just kidding.
Your way is so bomb. I'm looking at
it
you
all
and
depends
girls
on
are
what you
just
want out of it.
Yeah.
If you want to turn this into like a full-time income, then yeah, you're gonna have to step way outside your comfort zone, and you're gonna have to, get a team, because that's gonna help you, so you don't have to bust your butt so hard to, make those numbers. So yeah, you want a team. And then you got to put yourself out there to get all those new customers, to keep getting new customers so your business stays growing. But if you just want to make a little side money, or you just like clothes and you just want to get a discount on clothes, okay,
Mm-hmm.
come on over. Here you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Anybody else have any tips they want to share with us? Anybody have a request on what they want the next Zoom to be on? Because I have a couple of ideas, but I haven't decided yet. Anything that y'all want to learn or need help with?
you're amazing.
You're amazing.
My lives are working now.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, good, good. You'll have to let us know when you go live so we can come watch.
Oh, that was something I wanted to bring up. I think it's so important, and I don't know why we're not doing this. I know we're all busy.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong. I know we're all busy, but we really should, as a team, be making a collective effort. Like Vera, oh my gosh, she's got to be like my top contributor, because she's always in there. Her and Carolyn, they're always in my group. Like, they're
Yeah.
always there. Like, they're like always commenting or something. And I think that we really need to make an effort to really just to support each other's groups, because like I said before, the more customers see, the more they see comments, the more they want to comment, because everybody has FOMO. So when they see somebody else commenting, then they feel like they need to jump in and comment. And so we should be helping each other, like boost the algorithm in the groups. And I'm sorry, I said Vera, Jennifer, because I always see Vera in the
So
in the
confusing.
chat.
Me too.
I always
Yeah.
see Vera in the chat, and so then I call her Vera, and I was wondering why she didn't say anything, and I was like, well, it clearly says Jennifer right there, duh. But Jennifer is always in my group. Like, she is like in there. She comments on my
Winner.
stuff. Chicken dinner.
I feel like
then
that's the least
and
that
then
I could
Carolyn,
do.
Carolyn gets in there and she comments, and I go to their groups, because sometimes things don't pop up in my news feed, so I have to, or in my timeline, so I have to purposely go there. So I have everybody's group written down, so I can make a point to at least once a
That's what I
day.
need to do.
Yeah, once a
Write
day,
the
I
group name down.
purposely go to each person's group. If I didn't see, I try to do it every day, where I purposely go to the group. And even if I can only touch one thing, because if I'm busy at work and I can only touch one post, but if I see 2 or 3 in a row, then I'll just go boom, 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 and I'll just leave a quick comment, and then I'm out. Because I just want to help boost the algorithm, because the more people comment, then Facebook just keeps popping it back up to the top of everybody's news feed. So they're going to see it. So you're going to get more exposure for the people that are in that group.
Well,
Yeah, I agree.
sorry.
I don't have the kind of job where I can be on my phone a lot though, so it's really hard for me to do
Even
that.
if it's at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If it's at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be when it was posted, but at some point during the day, we should go to each other's groups and just make, because I don't have time all day. I'm on the phone all day dealing with crabby clients all stinking day.
Yeah, I think it's important that we do that, but I don't think it's something that we have to like make sure we do every single day. Like, I don't think that that's like something that everyone is really able to do. I mean, realistically.
Well, I'm going to do it. If you guys don't want to do it, that's fine. But that's my thing because I want to help boost people's algorithms. And sometimes I'll go in some people's groups and there's no comment. And so I just feel like as a team member, I don't have a problem going in there and doing it because I don't
I
think
think
approach
I'll
to
write
just sit
like
there with no comment.
one person down a day, because I do this with my VIPs for my company too. You know, making sure I give them love on like family photos and things like that. So I write each client's name across throughout the day, and I just keep going like for each day of the week. Like, let me go check on them, right? So
I do that
that's
on
a
my
good idea.
personal
Write
timeline
this
too.
group name, like Jacqueline's group name, Jennifer, Carrie, you know, everyone's. I love that, Latanya. I'll write that
I
down.
mean, I guess I just don't put too much thought into it, but if it pops up on my feed, like I want to support you girls. Honestly, things aren't going very well for me in the business as I had hoped. I felt like, you know, like I try to do most things and be consistent, even if it's with the little bit of time that I do have. And it's at a minimum, I'm like my customer, I get a discount on my own stuff and that's about it. So, but if I can be supportive of you girls, because you guys are killing it, I mean, I'm going to do that because I see y'all's posts and I see your lives and you guys do such an awesome job. So, yeah, so if I can, you know, give y'all a compliment or do something, I want to do that because I don't know, I guess that in that part, in the sense, there's that community too, you know, hopefully things will take off, but again, I'm not putting full-time hours into the business I just thought it would be easier, you know, but even giving away gift cards, like I can't get anybody to buy anything.
When you give them a gift card, they don't use it.
They
No.
don't use it. And I even give them like 2 months to use it. And so I feel at this point, like I'm begging people to like, in a way, like I'm trying not to make it obvious and I hope it's not obvious like on my page, but it's
No, not
really-
at all.
really just-
No.
yeah. And so I like, cause I don't want to, I want to keep it, you know, kind of like a happy place. And,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's been really discouraging. Like some days I just like, I'm like, golly, why am I doing all this stuff? Like it's not getting anywhere for me. And I don't want me to be a Debbie Downer for you guys because you guys are doing so good. And I try to imitate like what
I'll
I
tell
see
you, I told
and-
Jacqueline this, for my Monet business, I didn't get a VIP clients for like 2 years. And my business just finally bloomed and I was giving people gifts, like for their birthday, I buy them new shampoo line, you know, and my sister's new skincare line. And so, so just keep going, Jennifer, and people will be like, wow, she's really into this. She's doing this. Like, you know, so just keep going. And I love all your posts. I never thought that.
Yeah, you show up every day, all day.
It's
do
so
all the
amazing.
things. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you need new friends. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I had to make, see, I told Jacqueline
You
this
just
too.
need
I had to
I need
make a
friends
whole
with
new
money.
life. I had to
But
make
I
a
have
whole
a
new life.
question too.
Yeah.
Do you ever go live on your personal page?
Let's
And
get
that could-
spunky. Let's
that
go
could
live
be-
together, Jennifer.
And that could be part of the problem is that you're preaching to the same choir that's not listening, technically. You understand what I mean? So if you start going live on, because I know at one point that really started helping my business more. If I started feeling like my group was stale and people weren't really like, I don't know, people weren't really like responding. I went live on my personal page and that got, you know, people